Hello, I'd like in this little video to talk a bit more about ScriptMap and particularly with how to get down to your territories. So let's start by logging in. So we're looking at prescription data. By default it goes to England, but if you want to jump across into one of the other countries you can use these links here under England. Now presumably if you're a salesperson or a key account manager, your territories will probably have been set up at head office level. If they haven't, you need to speak to them and ask them to get them set it up. If you happen to be in head office and you haven't set up your territories and you want to know how, give us a shout at Wave Data and we will try and guide you. So let's say that you wanted to look at your territory. Let's say you start with a territory map. Now I'm going to look at Modopine because I know that we've constructed just simply some basic territory structures here rather than creating a proper territory structure, and we didn't want to copy anybody else's because we might use their names, so that all the names that we've used here are fictional. So let's open up Modopine and we'll look today at Modopine tablets because I know there's a lot of prescribing for that. It's 2.5 million a month. So let's use the drop down, the first drop down here, which looks at map territory and data territory, so you've got both. So let's say we'll look at map territory. So it then draws you a little map which you can expand, and you can see that we've got a blob in Southend, we've got another blob in Reading, and we've got another blob in Birmingham. So let's click on the Birmingham blob and immediately we see that we've got a sum of money there, we've got a total number of items, that's the number of prescriptions, and the total quantity, the number of tablets in this case perhaps, or capsules. So if we want to zoom the map we can go down to the next level. So once the data appears, you do sometimes have to be quite patient and wait a few seconds for it to appear. You get, in effect, a map with your surgeries in it. Now, the way to work out the way we've described each surgery, you will see that some of these little houses have red roofs, some have brown roofs. Most of them have grey walls, but one or two have green walls as well. The way to work it out is to jump back to the initial screen and to go to the help section. Once you've done this a couple of times, you will remember what you're doing. So if we go in here, and there's a PDF in here called Getting Started. So if we click on that and scroll about halfway down this, a little bit further, here we are. That PDF allows you to have a little key if you like. So that shows you that the low prescribers have blue roofs, the high prescribers have red roofs, dispensing doctors have green walls, and normal non-dispensing doctors have grey walls. So once we've got our map of the territory and you want to investigate a surgery further, you can click on that surgery, you get another pop-up appearing. So you can pull the screen down so you can see what you're looking at. Pear tree surgery, and then you can decide whether you want to look at Google Maps to actually work out where it is, or you can compare the data, but it gives you the totals for that surgery so you can see that. Okay, so that's the maps. Let's now go and look at actual data itself. So again, I'm looking at the same brand or the same product. Whichever drop down you use, you have to think about whether you're doing it at brand level, which is a combination of a number of products, or actually at the product level. I'm doing it at the brand level today. So if I click on data territory, that will present me with a breakdown. Here we go. So we've now got a report showing the various territories and the fictional names, Sid, Styles and Co. If you want to re-rank the data, you click the headings. So I've re-ranked it on cost there. You could do the same on items, same on quantity. So you can play around with the data quite a bit. You can also filter. So you could say I only want to see I just want to see Birmingham and I want to see Reading, but I don't want to see Southend. And then you could say, now what else do I need? Product. Oh, I only want to see the 10 milligram. So you can filter to your heart's content. And then when you click the download button, that allows you to copy it to the clipboard and to paste it directly into Excel. So that's that. Let's close up the molecule for a moment so that all the different brands and pack sizes disappear and scroll right down to the bottom. At the bottom of the page, your company might have constructed some groups. Now, groups are where you're trying to combine a number of products because either they're high priority competitor products that you want to take over if you can, or they are your key priority products for your own brands. Now, there's a drop down at each level here, and you will see that on this drop down you have maps and data again, so that you can actually get into detail at the group level looking at your own key brands. It saves a bit of time. So that's enough for now. Thank you for your time.